Hello, comrades! Just your friendly neighborhood Commissar here, playing the recently, well, soon-to-be released, Etherium. That's right. Have you heard of Etherium? It's pretty cool so far, I must say. Yeah, I've played a little bit of it, played a couple matches here and there. You're probably wondering, hey, what is Etherium? Well, Etherium is a kind of more of a classic strategy game in vein of Command and Conquer or Battle for Middle-earth, so on and so forth. You capture points, and that's how you extract resources out of these points. As you see, I'll capture this right here and build a little resource extractor right next to it. The game functions in a very rock, paper, scissors manner. As simply put, it's similar to Grey Goo, except I like it more than Grey Goo. I actually like it a lot more than Grey Goo. Grey Goo just feels so small scale, and for me that's actually kind of a big factor, even though to a lot of people that's not really a big deal, which there's nothing wrong with that or anything. I'm just, you know, I like my battles meaty, nice and meaty. Let's try to make that sound as ungay as humanly possible, but anyway. So pretty much I'm just doing a quick little skirmish against the AI to kind of show you how I play this. As you can see, I focus on getting a lot of comms infantry early on in the beginning, establishing the first couple of outposts, building extractors where I can, and hopefully I can outpace the AI. The AI is not bad in this game, so I'm not putting money on myself. But I think I'll do pretty good. I've actually played about 4 matches online with actual people, and I did well. I mean, I won every match I played, so I guess that bodes well for the Commissar, right? But as far as how I would actually compete against people who start dedicating their time to this, which I could totally see happening, this isn't bad. It really isn't. There's 3 different factions, and oh shit, they're starting early. Oh my.
Oh goodness gracious me. Let's get some, wait. Let's get some standard vehicles in here. They're already on our border, sir.
Alright, that's fine. I'll deal with it appropriately, and we can show off some of the little mechanics in this game, such as building turrets and whatnot. That's actually what I found is a pretty effective tactic while you move up. Jeez, this AI is aggressive right off the bat. They're coming right in here, dropping down powers. See, they're using like a force field type thing right now. That's kind of unexpected. But what? Should I expect anything less from an AI? I don't think so. If anything, I'm kind of happy that they're not just going down without some sort of a fight. Oh shit. They're attacking over there as well. The AI wastes no time. And it doesn't really feel like they cheat. It just feels like, you know, they move quickly. They just move very quickly. So we need to get our tanks rolling on out onto the battlefield. Later on in the game, there's also air units, by the way. I haven't built any yet, but there are air units, and there's also these things called Colossuses. The Colossus are like gigantic, or should I say colossi, whatever. They're pretty much gigantic machines of war that do devastating amount of damage. I just played with the Insectide. I think that's what they're called, these green guys I'm fighting right now. I just played with theirs. And theirs was pretty cool. They were like giant crab walkers. Imagine something from Supreme Commander, and they were effective at their job. That's for sure. I was not upset with the skills they displayed in battle. Oh, and they like totally devastated their the enemy base. So that was pretty cool too, you know. Anyway, so I'm clearly a little excited. This game is really fun. I really enjoy it. It's very simple. Like, I mean, there's not much to explain about it. Like, this isn't a complicated strategy game by any means of the imagination. It's straightforward in its machinations and whatnot. Like I said, the combat is pretty much rock, paper, scissors. Like, you have like a first tier unit. For example, I've got the standard vehicle here, which is just basic tank. By the way, I think the names are subject to change, so don't take this as only it. But I think they simply name them for simplicity, you know, simplicity's sake here, like AT infantry, standard infantry, you know, AT siege vehicles, stealth tanks. It's all incredibly basic. Games, even Supreme Commander does the same shit, except Supreme Commander will go on the side, add a little bit more flashy name, like, oh, this is like the Monkey Lord. Even though it's just the same as, you know, the shit you were just playing with, so, you know. But I'm not overly concerned about names. A few people in the forums were, and I don't really see it. I don't think it matters. As long as the game's good, who cares what the names of the units are, you know? And like I said, this game functions in the manner that it's meant to. Actually, I'm going to go capture that with these guys. Speaking of which, that's the only unit that can capture right there is Comms Infantry. Something else you'll notice that all three of the factions share. I can totally... And by the way, there's actually going to be a conquest mode in this game later on. Well, when it actually fully releases, so the 25th. What today is it? The 20th? So 5 days from now, roughly. And they're going to release the actual full-fledged game. And it's going to come with all the nifty stuff. And who the hell... That must be those mortar teams shooting me off in the darkness. Bastards!
We will not stand for this nonsense.
Alright, we've got our tanks. Send them in. Oh shit, they're hiding in the forest. We can't see them. Our plan has failed. We can roughly fire upon their position. Bomb them into oblivion! There they go. Now they came out in the open. So that's something else that's in this game. Stealth is a mechanic. Like infantry units can go into the woods, the little brush here, and they can actually hide in the brush. The main problem I'm having is that's anti-tank infantry blasting away at my tank here. So we need to get something that's good against infantry. Here we go. Let's just go with standard infantry. We'll build 2 squads of those to back up our tank. Let's go. Oh shit, we're losing up here. Quick, go! Defend the point! It's all infantry. Like, their whole army is like infantry. I'm cool with this. I'll accept it. Just plop down some anti-personnel turrets. Send in our tanks to back it up. And look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're holding the line. As long as we protect our area, I really don't care what happens. You also have these little powers down here, obviously, if you haven't seen me using them already. I probably could have explained what they were. You can tell that I'm like I'm drawn in by the combat right now, so I'm not paying a very good attention at explaining what this game is, how it works, and whatnot. But, I mean, honestly, the best I can really say is just think of any Command & Conquer game you've ever played, you know, especially some of the later ones with the more capture points and whatnot. And then, you know, like BFME 1, how BFME 1 was, or even Company of Heroes, how Company of Heroes is with the capturing mechanic that it has in the game. And you pretty much have this game, you know. And you know what? We're going to put a spaceport right there so we can call in units right there on the front line and F these dudes up! That's right! Why did I build an anti-tank turret? I wasn't thinking about that one. Alright, let's build artillery. Plop down an artillery turret in the back. Yes. There's actually some maps that'll give you like 4 turret slots, which is really cool. Being able to have all that additional shit is actually a pretty big benefit. Dude, the AI might actually wear me out on resources. Oh, damn, they killed my tanks over here. Damn it! I'm trying to fight war on 2 fronts. I'm not as capable as the AI is. Plus, I'm still relatively new. I actually just played a game against the AI and, like, completely whipped their ass. So I'm kind of disappointed right now that I'm pretty much getting steamrolled. And not doing well at all. Drop that. Alright, we've got 2 infantry divisions there. Bomb them. Bomb them into oblivion. Send them to hell, men! I really love that. Like, and like the call-ins they're not overpowered. That's one thing I would like to point out, is that unlike a lot of games that have ridiculously powerful powers and whatnot that you can call in the game, this one is not one of those games, and it, you know, it does actually feel balanced, at least to a relative degree. Did I get him? Did I get him? No, they just destroyed a turret and we can't see him anymore. Well, we are getting our asses whipped right now, and this is not good. This is not good at all. We're getting beat on both fronts. They've got these siege vehicles. It's just making it worse for us. We need to get... No, I don't want that. We need to get the heavy vehicles. Those are actually really powerful, very useful. The only problem is... I need to focus on one front. So we are going to focus on this one. We're going to bust a hole in this line. And I don't know. With the turrets holding the line there, though, with that... God, that tank division is getting fucked up by those siege vehicles. Fall back! They just need more men. That's really the only thing, is they just need more men. So, you know what? We're going for it. We are calling in more guys. And that'll be... We'll call in 2 standard vehicle divisions. And, yeah, that's all we're really going to be able to do. As they pummel away at my shit over here. Terrible, terrible. Damn, they just took one of our they just took our colony. It looks like we might actually get overwhelmed in this game. I clearly did not plan well or start this game off well at all. I've lost way too many resources, and it's kind of a... You can tell when you've lost. Like, you truly can. There's no doubt about it. This game makes it pretty clear when you're fighting a losing battle. I've wasted too many resources trying to hold them off on both fronts and not focusing on just one. So, yeah. And they took too much ground too fast. But, without, you know, obviously this is the game. And that's kind of the main gist of what I was just trying to show, is this is what the game looks like. And fucking bullshit, I'm so angry right now. Like, they're just all over the place. They're like little cherubs, man. Just everywhere. And I don't even have enough resources to pump out and hold off their lines. That's kind of what this race is, though. This race is all about, like, rushing, pretty much swarming. Like, having large numbers of troops compared to the others that do a little bit less damage. But, I mean, that really doesn't matter when you've got 5,000 guys charging the front line. Look at them, they just wipe out these things. I didn't tech up fast enough. I feel like that was my main problem as well. Because like before when I played, I would go straight for the heavy vehicles. You get those heavy vehicles are effective against everything. But anyway, this has been Commissar, bro. Thank you so much for watching me get my ass kicked on Etherium. And hopefully next time I play, I won't do so terrible. But who knows? Maybe I will. Honestly, though, probably the next video I do about this game will actually be showing off the Conquest mode, so be sure to stay tuned for that. You know, check that out here in a few days. But aside from that, this has been Commissar Bro, and I will see you next time.